What's up, everybody? Awkward Anxious Jennifer here, and I had a bit of a mental health victory last night that I wanted to share with everybody. So I have bipolar disorder type 2, where I don't have full-blown psychotic manic episodes that land me in the hospital. I have hypomanic episodes, which usually manifest as these really big ideas that I become really obsessed with for a week or two. And then I crash into a depression. So I've come to learn over the years, kind of recognize having these big ideas in the middle of the night as a symptom slash trigger for these hypomanic episodes. So last night when I was trying to sleep, I had one of these really big ideas. And it's interesting because, when therapists and doctors and whatever talk about having good sleep hygiene, they always say, oh, if you can't sleep, don't stay in bed. Get up and do something else. Well, if I have one of these big ideas and I act on it, get up and write, then it can very easily turn into a full-blown hypomanic swing where I do pretty much nothing but eat and work on this idea, like I said, for a week or two until I crash. So I had to figure out, okay, I don't want to swing up right now. As tempting as it is to have the energy of a hypomanic episode right now, I don't really want the crash into depression that tends to follow it. So I had this idea that, all right, what if I record my idea so that I can set it aside, work on it later, and then sleep right now? So that's what I did. I picked up my phone, which I know you're not supposed to sleep with it right next to you, but that's a whole other story. And I recorded a video in the dark, which if I can figure it out, I will probably splice in right here. There's nothing to see. It's just black because it was just in the dark. So I basically left myself a minute-long note about this big idea I was having. And then I put my phone down. And because I had gotten my idea out of my head and into something I could look at later, I fell asleep within a minute or two after doing that. Jennifer, this is a note to yourself about this idea you're having and trying not to go manic about. A memoir, something about how I went from being a depressed dog groomer to being a full-time writer and overcoming all my obstacles and what my history has been with my mental health and whatnot, and try to make it like a guide to help other people overcome their mental illnesses too, somehow. I don't know, some sort of inspirational thing. Hey, look at what I overcame. You can too. And I'm still a work in progress, but I'm learning how to accept who I am, and that even though I'm trying to get better, I'm still okay the way I am. That might be a good vlog topic. So hopefully I will see this tomorrow and remember to tackle this. And hopefully now that it's out of my brain, I can go to sleep and not get up and be manic writing all night. All right. And now this morning, I feel nice and calm and normal, and I can work on my idea later if I feel up to it. I kind of need to get some work done first. And I don't feel hypomanic, and I still have my idea because I got it out of my head and into this video that I can refer back to. So that for me is a big mental health win, to recognize my potential to have a swing and stop it before it really got going. So I just wanted to share that for people, that if you have, it doesn't have to be bipolar disorder, whatever you struggle with, if you can learn your triggers and your symptoms and whatever, you can figure out ways to work around them, prevent them from blowing up, whatever it is. So whatever it is you struggle with, just keep hope, journal a lot, figure out whatever your triggers are, and you can figure out ways around them so that you can improve your quality of life. So I guess that's all I wanted to say for now, and I'll talk to you all later. Let me know in the descriptions below if you have figured out workarounds for your triggers or whatever, and hopefully we can start a nice conversation, dialogue in the comments below on tips and tricks that you've figured out to help yourself that might help other people. Anyway, have a good day, everybody. Bye.